Secret research uncovered on one of the world's deadliest viruses. From inside China's most controversial lab, a scientist testifies about his findings and why Canada is involved. Welcome to China in Focus. I'm Tiffany Meyer. An American scientist says he found that a lab in China's Wuhan researched a virus far more deadly than the Chinese Communist Party virus, which causes COVID-19. Here's more.
The CCP virus has taken over 6 million lives around the globe in 2 years. The Chinese lab is called the Wuhan Institute of Virology. It has been at the center of a massive debate on whether it had leaked the virus. That question aside, an American scientist says he's caught the lab doing research on one of the deadliest viruses in the world, called the Nipah virus. That was in late 2019, before the COVID-19 pandemic broke out. Compared to the CCP virus, the Nipah virus is less transmissible, but it's 60 times deadlier. The scientist, Dr. Stephen Quay, testified about his findings in a Senate hearing.
You said, I think in your testimony, this is the most dangerous research that you have ever encountered. What makes this particular research so dangerous?
If you're doing experiments with a pathogen that is 60% lethal but is not airborne, and you make it airborne in the laboratory, and someone walks out with it. Nipah has a 21-day incubation period. It's perfect for widespread spread without being detected. We couldn't afford we can't afford 10% lethality.
The Wuhan lab was reportedly conducting the kind of research that could redesign the Nipah virus.
They're manipulating it, which is not allowed by biological treaties.
In addition, the Wuhan lab didn't process the research in a facility that meets the highest level of biosafety requirements. Dr. Quay said he was able to detect what went on in the Wuhan lab because of a massive amount of raw data made public by the lab. That information involved a different research project, but Quay was able to detect what other research the lab was doing through forensic analysis. Quay's discovery comes as China just discovered a new virus called the Nipah virus. This new infection is closely related to the Nipah virus and is already spreading. Chinese media outlets say over 30 people in northern China have been infected. Experts believe the infection is lethal, but Chinese authorities have not reported any deaths. Back to the Nipah virus of the Wuhan lab, the discovery is raising concerns in Canada. The Wuhan lab got Nipah virus samples from Canada's National Microbiology Laboratory, or NML. Last year, some Canadian lawmakers asked why the facility sent Nipah virus samples to the Wuhan lab. Its scientific director general responded that the Canadian lab sent samples to China after being promised that no gain-of-function research would take place. That type of research involves altering a virus to change or enhance its biological functions. A Chinese scientist named Qiu Xiangguo arranged the samples shipment. She was working with NML at the time. Months later, Qiu was fired from the lab and arrested. The Canadian government refused to say why, citing national security concerns.